Hi everyone, welcome back to the third video. In this video, we'll be covering from question number 16th. So let's start. Question number 16th. A mutual fund manager is bearish on the market and wishes to reduce its exposure to equities from 50% to 40% without selling any of his equity holding. Can he sell index futures for it? So question is asking, without selling any of his equity, he wants to make his position from 50% to 40%. So can he do that? Yes, obviously he can do that. He don't want to sell equity, so obviously he can sell index, that is Nifty 50. If he will sell in the index, his position will ultimately come from 50% to 40%. His equity holding will move from 50% to 40% as he is holding selling position in index. So let's move to question number 17th. Question number 17th. In stock markets, beta is a statistical measure of the sensitivity of the movement of a share price to the movement of prevailing interest rate. State true or false. So this is obviously false, because beta actually beta is a relationship between portfolio and the index. So if index will move, if your portfolio beta is 2, then it will fall twice as index is falling, and it will move twice as index is moving, as compared to index is moving. So beta actually measures the relationship between index and portfolio, not with the prevailing interest rate. So the correct answer is false. Let's move to question number 18th. And before moving to question number 18th, obviously I'll say the same thing, that we do provide NISM classes. We provide classes for all the exams taken by NISM Institute. And if you wish to take classes from us, you can contact on the contact number given in the description box. Also, you can also check the website given in the description box. If you have any doubt regarding this thing, you can ask in the comment section. Now, question number 18th. Future prices are usually more transparent than forward prices. State true or false. The correct answer is true. Future prices are usually more transparent than forward prices. Obviously, in forward prices, we bid as per our wish. If we wish to sell our suppose tomatoes, if we wish to sell tomatoes, so we will ask for whatever price we want to take. Not in the case, this is not the case in the futures. In futures, the prices and everything is not fixed by a specific party. So obviously they are more transparent. So this is true. Future prices are more transparent than forward prices. Question number 19th. Who can clear trades in index option? Options are all AMFI and IRDAs members. Second option, members of a stock exchange, members of sub-brokers of the stock exchange, clearing member registered in the derivatives segment. The correct answer is clearing member registered in the derivatives segment. Why? AMFI is for mutual fund, IRDA is for insurance, member of a stock exchange do not do it. The right answer is clearing member registered in the derivatives segments. And obviously members and sub-brokers of the stock exchange do not decide do not actually helps in the clearing the trade. The clearing obviously clearing members are the people who can clear the trade in the index option. They are allowed to clear the trade. If any party is making default, if someone has taken sell positions and haven't squared it off before expiry, so after expiry, this clearing member registered with clearing corporation will actually take the money from the loss making party and give to the profit making party if they are not closing the position before expiry or on expiry. So let's move to question number 20. If one does a calendar spread contract in index futures, then it attracts lower margin than sum of two independent legs of the future contract. No margin need to be paid for the calendar spread positions. Higher margin than sum of the two independent legs of future contract. Same margin as sum of two independent legs of future contract. The correct answer is lower margin than the sum of two independent legs of future contract. As we all know, calendar spread is basically taking one buy position in this month and then taking sell position in another month, or vice versa. So the correct answer is, if you are taking buy and sell position simultaneously, obviously it will set off your margin, and you need to give lower margin, as now you are basically hedging your position. Calendar spread position is a combination of two positions in futures on the same underlying. On the same underlying, you are taking two positions in the future, long on one maturity and short on another maturity. So you can you know that 3 months contracts are obviously open in the open to trade. So if you are taking buy position in January month, and if you are taking sell position in the Feb month in the same underlying, then you need to give low margin. So this is the thing. So we are done with our question number 20. I'll stop over here. If you have any doubt, you can write in the comment section. Also, if you wish to take classes from us, you can contact in the number given in the description. Thank you so much.